Are you plain bored of woodworking? Get excited again with Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit. Fisheye's Sandpaper Kit comes with everything you see here. Just pick your paper, spread the glue, and shake on the sand. Voila! Beautiful handcrafted sandpaper. And if you act now, we'll include candy sprinkles absolutely free. What better way to say I love you than with a gift of sandpaper? Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit is just $19.99 wherever crappy gifts are sold.
Hey, hi everybody. It's episode 71 of the hour before Thursday Night Live. It's June 22nd, 2023, and we've got a great guest lined up tonight. As always, no politics, religion, or racism to be discussed, and kindness or respect are requested of everybody in the panel, in the chat, and on the panel, and whatever. And here is my long-suffering co-host, Mr. James Boshart.
Why are they booing Barclays' logo?
I don't know.
They got no class whatsoever.
But you know what? We got them well trained. We've got 11 likes before we start.
Wow, and 22 to kick off the show.
There you go.
In the chat. Hi, Gary. Welcome. Hi, thanks for having me, and everybody in the chat.
So what's going on in beautiful downtown Brampton?
Well, I don't know. I go from the house to work, from work to the house.
Yeah, you fly?
Yeah.
When did you fly? You fly today?
No. I think no, it wasn't Monday because I was pretty much prone the whole day.
Oh, had the day off, eh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been about a week.
Yeah.
Did some flying with Jordan.
I think I'm flying tonight after the show. They're putting bricks on the house down the street, so I gotta go mind somebody else's business, you know.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Spying, not flying. I mean, flying, not spying. And we got a whole bunch of people in the chat here. I see John from Flying Flynn Media and Joel, Mr. Skyfly, and D&D Aerial Views, and Margie TV, Art from Artco Drone Solutions. He's a midget. Did I say John? Yeah, John. Barclay's here.
Yay!
Hold on. Warren Acarasho. And I saw Scott.
And our other hero, Max.
He saved a bird.
He was a gentle giant.
I had two robins escape the nest and were stuck in the lawn, and I couldn't cut the grass because the two robins were out there, and my trail cam caught a possum eating both of them. So yeah, the circle of life. The circle of life. Yeah. Everybody's got to eat. I don't know why. Oh, Jerry Bauer up in Ottawa. He's here. And John from Unlimited Vertigo now. He changed his name from.
I know.
Yeah. And Jack Lake Pilot's here. And Brett from Lambo Drive Zambo. He's not here. He's driving.
He's driving.
Yeah. So be quiet. Don't want to wake him up while he's driving. Yeah. Did I miss anybody? Lee from Yellow Rose Drones.
Yeah.
Joel.
Skyfly.
Yeah.
Well, we hope we got everybody.
Yeah. If we didn't get you, speak up in the chat and we'll catch you later. Hey, we got all the way from the hangar. From Sunday night's Hangar Talk. Yeah. Everybody's hero, Mr. Bill Ronayne. Well, yeah, you're the only picture in Scott's poster that's in color.
That's how that works, right? Then how do you take the color away next week?
I just peel the sticker off. and then you just have the little arrow indicating that you've been on, you see.
Oh,
Arrow's
okay.
all-
Well, thanks for having me on. Am I red again?
Yeah.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I'm bright. No, I'm nothing. Let's see. How about that?
There you go. Oh, yeah.
First assistant got snubbed. Sorry, Don.
There we go.
Don, yeah, he was first.
Yeah, but we didn't say anything.
No.
Why is it Dutch?
Why aren't you driving to the liquor store?
I don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
he's
how's things in Florida? Is it hot enough there?
Yes, how's things in Canada? Smoky enough there?
Hey, no, there's no smoke. Full gone.
No, it's it all came here.
Then you'll go.
And Jim, he told me I needed to wear a tie. How come I'm the only one wearing a tie?
Shirt and tie. Yeah.
You invite me onto the show, and I put this on.
You're the guest of honor.
Yeah. He classed it up, Bill. Way to go.
Yeah.
I did. You like that? And that's a
Yeah.
real tie. I tied that. You know,
We're
like
gonna call
my own little fingers.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not Dre Crawford. This is Bill Ronayne.
What? Hey, and in honor of the show, brand new bottle of Ugly Dog, because I felt that was appropriate.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Peanut
So
butter
everything-
whiskey.
So everything's good in Florida. You got off work early. That was your celebration. That's your reward.
Yeah, 20 minutes or so. I was shooting for an hour, but there's always something going on, some tragedy or something that needs to be fixed or some problem because someone's bowling experience wasn't up to par.
No, that's golf.
That's good.
Is that what Brett's doing? Golfing? He said he was driving.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't get over to the bowling alley part. Once we were in sticks, I was stuck. I got stuck in sticks. Well, there you go. Now you feel like you're part of the Brant Ariel's crew.
That's better. Look, you got a shirt on. I can imagine it was why you didn't make it there because it would have taken you at least 25 seconds to walk over from where we were to get over to the bowling site. Well, next year, you coming down in April?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm registered number 6, so I'm committed.
Or should be.
Yeah,
I
Something going on in April that I don't know about.
should be committed. Do you remember that thing that you showed up for that kind of appeared in flashes in between your drunken haze last April? That thing?
I thought you were talking about Sunday.
Oh, okay. Because, you were sober for 15 minutes or so. You should have remembered some of it.
Yeah.
how was it? How was it having Jim as a house guest for a week?
Oh, easy as can be.
Yeah.
Jim is an easy house guest. Yep. Yeah. No, it was a pleasure. Yeah. Yeah, he did because he's kind of creepy and hides in his room and stuff and makes noises. But aside from that, he's okay. He
half-hour showers, things like that.
he did, and yet we still had to clean the linens 3 or 4 times. But that's okay. It's fine. No, Jim was a great house guest. At first my wife's like, "Oh, he's coming here," just like that. Why? I said, because we like him. We love him.
Yeah.
Okay. She's like, yeah, okay. But she's a great hostess, right? She cooked nice for us and stuff.
Oh, absolutely. She's
Yeah,
wonderful.
kept her attitude straight. She knows better.
A little disappointed she didn't come to
man.
the gun range with us. That would've
She
been
is too. She is too. So we went the following week though. We inspired her to go shooting again.
Yeah,
It had been a long time, and she went and you did good, Jim. You did very well. I mean, for someone who isn't legally allowed to do it, you did quite well. Had you ever shot before?
Rifle.
Just rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You did, and it was fun having Jim here. Jim's a laugh riot. So
Yeah, he's a good guy.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
now
And damn sexy in a pair of shorts.
you streamed
Or
that
not.
whole meetup too, didn't you?
Yeah, that seems to be my thing to do, my contribution. See, other people are running around and purchasing stuff and making arrangements and setting up and tearing down. And I put my 100% into it and sit in a chair for 8 hours and next to a camera. And,
Well,
and I do it well.
Well, and for those of us who didn't make it, well, I made it this time, but I mean, in prior years, it was great. It felt like you were there, but it was nothing like being there.
No,
because being there is just an entirely different experience.
There's always something funny going on somewhere. That's the one thing about it. I think everybody in this community is. I mean, let's face it. For most of us, it's a hobby. There's a percentage of us that do it for a living, but it's what we're doing to enjoy ourselves and have fun. And therefore, while we're doing it, while we're getting together, we're just trying to make each other laugh, trying to make each other comfortable, and just have a good time. And that's why the meetups are so great, because yes, there's the flying, and we all like that. It's a fun part of the hobby. And it's very creative, and some of what we do is really, really, really nice stuff. But aside from that, it's doing it together. A bunch of guys who probably ultimately wouldn't have any other friends if it wasn't. I'm like, it's a good thing for drones. Otherwise, Jim. Yeah, Jim would still be in my room. But no, is they say the camaraderie and like that. That's because we're all fairly similar people, and we just all get along.
Yeah, no, I didn't like on the Saturday. I didn't fly at all. I was just totally engrossed in just meeting people, talking to people, collecting all my prizes.
Yeah, you were wearing that same shirt that day, weren't you?
No,
that looks awfully familiar. Oh wait, you're Canadian. It's plaid. Never mind.
Plaid.
It's plaid. I like plaid.
It's flannel too.
I love it.
Because it's only 85 degrees here today.
Let me see. Yeah. I'm only 2 degrees hotter. Let me see. It says 87 right now. Let me check.
Oh, what's it say here?
Yeah, but probably a lot more humid.
Oh no,
yeah.
It's a lot. No, it's a lot cooler here. It's 23.
Yeah, that sounds cooler.
What's 20?
I don't know, like 77 or 76, something like that.
Hey Siri, what's 23 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
23 degrees Celsius is 73.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, is that it? Oh,
73.4.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Our weather today said feels like, whatever the hell that means, feels like 107. But what people don't understand is it never goes, maybe it's like rock 107. It never really goes up above 100 degrees, or very, very rarely in Florida. People think, it was 105. I remember that summer. That's a lie. I mean, it did like 99. But what they get is that feels like because of humidity, and it's always much higher. So
feels like 107. I've never felt Barkley, but I'm sure he's pretty hot.
What is saying? He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He plays all night and
he works all day.
He sleeps all night and he works all day. He cuts down trees. He wears high heels. Yeah.
Suspenders and a bra. We all know that. At least we do, because we're older. Wish I'd been a girly just like my dear papa.
There you go.
And Dominic. Yeah.
Oh, there's Dominic. Yeah.
I was a little surprised you asked me to come on the show today.
We've honored you forever, but you've always been busy working.
Yeah, but you see, as long as John, he's my boss. As long as he's there, because there's so much I do for those guys that not to sound like a dick, but that they don't know how to do. You know what I mean? Because it's my hobbies, computers and stuff like that. That they appreciate me, and anytime something like this would come up, I mean, if you would have just had to ask. Jim, is that the first time you've ever asked me?
Oh, I've asked you before. I've sent you emails to,
I said, Jim, I wasn't talking to you. You sent me emails?
Yeah. Is it true you've got a YouTube
How'd you get my email? Jim, did you give him my email?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. No, I don't read a lot of my emails. I get several hundred a day. And I mean, if I pull it up, if I start to see what I got, if I wait too long, it's not here anymore. It's down there. I've had that email address for going on, 1998 or something like that, 97.
Bill at
So
stuartbull.gov.
no. Bill Ronayne Consulting.com. But it's old, and it's been used for so many years. I get so much crap. And even with the thing peeling off the junk, which there's in there right now, it's probably several 100,000 emails. I still get new stuff all the time, that's not recognized yet. And it's still, so I only look for it. I only look at my email when I'm expecting something.
Okay. So now you can expect to be invited back.
Yeah.
You just message me or call me.
Nobody's ever been on twice.
Don't you have my phone?
Well, Adrian, kinda. He had a
Don't you have
redo.
What about Adrian?
He was on for a redo.
Yes. He was the only one that's been on twice.
Oh, now I have a goal.
Who else has been on twice? Oh no, we also did a redo for Dono.
Yeah, but he wasn't on the first time.
No, that's true. That's right. Yeah.
A redono?
No, but you're in the
We're done.
you're in the outro forever. Not only do you go on the Wall of Fame, but your picture appears on the outro every week.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Do we have any topics to talk about today?
We're talking about Bill and Bill's involvement in life.
Can't spend an hour talking about me. You better come up with something else.
No. This is
You gotta see.
This is a
Bill,
whole.
Gary has a list for the show. See, that's how it's done.
So there's all the topics. So tell us a little bit about Sunday night's Hanger Talk. You had 40 or 50 likes the other night, didn't you?
I'm reproducing a weekend in Canada. I'm sorry. What do I have?
Sunday night Hanger Talk.
How many likes do I have?
I think you had 40 or 50, didn't you?
Oh, for that one you mean last Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Well, if I did, it's probably because you came in and
people liked it a lot.
Yeah, I think it's more for my guests. It's more for Jim and Charles and of course Alexis and
Don.
Who?
Dominic and Don.
I was going to bring up Don. I was going to come to that. Don. That's a funny guy. You should have him on sometime. Have you had him on yet?
Yeah, he's hold on.
Who, Don? He co-hosted when I was in the hospital.
Oh, did he?
He's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're right there. This is the through the week.
Oh, okay.
Through the week board is on the Wall of Fame, and
Hi,
then
Harry, man.
while we're here, we put up Scott's poster.
I'm very honored.
Scott's old poster. We can't put up the new poster until this one's full. I gotta get all. How many is there?
Like 86 or something, or
There's 89 on that poster, and then the bastard put another 30 on. So
Yeah.
it'll take me forever to fill that up.
Bastard.
Yeah.
I love that he went through that much effort in trying to capture everybody's likeness on that. I mean, that's so much work that he put into that. But I just am not attracted to my face on.
Well, it's in color. It's in full color.
It's in full color now. It looks good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Look, Wayne B has joined us, and Sudbury Drone has joined us, and Jim's droning. There's 2 Canadians. 3 Canadians. Wayne, yeah, look at 3 Canadians in a row.
Trifecta.
Hey, Paul Brown from Wedge and Big. He's on the board over there.
Bastard.
On the wall. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you asked me about my channel real quick. My channel's not big, 407, 406. But a bunch of guys come every week because even though it's not big, the people that are actually sub to it, I have a higher percentage of people that are actually active. That come every week.
Yeah.
And it's it's not a serious thing. It's just I decided I like shooting the. I can't say the word shit. I like
you can say you're shooting this shit. That's
shooting,
fine.
I'm poop shooting.
Poop shooting.
No, that doesn't sound right either.
No, right, it doesn't.
Yeah, well, it might sound right to you, Jim. I we just get together and whatever topic. I no plan, no anything. Just get on and see what's in everybody's mind, and typically nothing, and it works. Nothing works. Ever hear somebody say, "I tried everything and nothing works"? I took that advice to heart, and I do nothing.
Okay, now before we get back on motorcycles, I'd like to say hi to Herman. Herman's here, and Dennis Lovelady has joined us. And who else have I missed since I talked to somebody last?
The little demon seed.
Sudbury Drone, he's here.
Yeah, the little demon seed.
Yeah. Oh, is he here?
Yeah.
Jordy.
Jack.
So,
Jack.
anyway, speaking
Jack said, he said, keep it filthy and low subbed, Bill. Filthy? It's not filthy. It's not. It's a little grimy, but filthy is a little rough, I think. I think that's. I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Gary. You were saying?
Okay. Speaking of motorcycles,
Sure. Okay.
Jim's in the market.
Down.
Jim's going to be moving to Port Dover, Ontario, which is sort of the motorcycle hub. Every Friday the 13th, they get 100,000 motorcycles show up.
Wow.
Well, it's probably 20,000, but it's 100,000 people.
Well, there's two wheels, so you count each tire.
Yeah.
The exchange rate, it's 100,000.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, each tire. So there's some trikes too, so you might get up to 100,000.
So Sylvia's looking possibly going to the city, moving to Port Dover. So now I got to get a motorcycle.
I don't understand the correlation there. But
if you live in Port Dover, you got to have a motorcycle because
it's
Friday
a rule.
the 13th. It's a tradition.
Oh, okay. Well, you want a Yamaha?
Sure.
Oh,
okay.
What kind of Yamaha you got?
I have two that I every Sunday. That's why I've been like kind of worn out whenever I come on my streams the last couple of months, because I've been running up to my dad's, which is like 110 miles away, to go work on two Yamahas we picked up. They're 09 Silverado. Well, one's a Silverado. 09 Classic V-Star. One's a V-Star Classic 1100, and the other one is a V-Star Silverado 1100. And they belong to a couple of friends of his from the club, they call it, which is the VFW. Anyway, and they used to ride, and an older couple, husband and wife team, and they stopped riding because he had some heart issues, and they've been sitting in his garage for almost 7 years. So, wow. Yeah, so it's been a lot of work. The carbs were just frozen up, and the throttles were frozen up, and
that's what I wanted to say.
What?
I'm going to highlight it as soon as it pops.
Throttle is frozen.
Port Dover is like Ontario Sturgis.
Okay, cool.
There's the sticker for my motorcycle club.
Hold on. Sons of Arthritis.
Actually, that's a commercial enterprise, Sons of Arthritis. We're actually Sons of Apathy. we could never get the whole group together. Everybody's like, yeah, I don't care. Whatever. But yeah. So anyway,
that sounds like fun. Riding with friends on bikes is like riding. It's like going to drone meetups. You know what I mean? Yeah. If or like I have that small boat that I have out there that's been sitting there for nearly 2 years because I don't have anybody to go out with. So on my time off, what little time off I get, I'm so lazy. I think about it and I don't do it. But if I commit to getting together with somebody, that forces my fatty, lazy butt out of bed, and I get out there and I clean it up and I get it ready to go, and we take it down into the river and we go for a ride. But with the bikes, I'm not riding my Harley as much as I'd like, and I'd like to do it some more. But we did buy these two nice. They're cruisers. They're mid to large cruisers that are set up. They're set up like touring bikes. They got saddlebags. One has a tour pack on the back, and they're nice bikes. We got a good deal on them because he was friends. And I've rebuilt the four carbs, the two for each bike, and that went okay. And like I said, running into little things here and there, the fuel pump. The last one, I was like, okay, it's in, ready to go. I had rust in the tank, so I'm relining the tank. And I was like, okay, let's start it up. And it's not getting any fuel. So I bought one of those Amazon special $20 fuel pumps, which will probably last about a week. But if I figure out that's the problem, because I was running out of time. You know, I'm spending 4, 5, 6, 7 hours in a 90-something degree garage, and I get tired. I don't want to keep going. So I thought, okay, we'll check it out. And if it ends up being the fuel pump, I'll just pull that $20 one back out and spend the $150 for a Yamaha pump.
For the Yamalube stuff,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. I just sold my Yamaha last summer to buy a drone, so and
What'd you have?
I had a 950 Tour, a Yamaha 950 Tour.
What year was that?
I was an 09.
09. Like a V-Star.
Yeah, Yamaha V-Star. Yeah,
They came in 950 flavor. Yep, 1100 950. They had the 650 and a 1300.
yeah. The 950 was nice because it was nice and light and full bags. The whole business, and it would do the trip to New Hampshire in 19 hours. And oh, look, Johnny Drone Flyers here. Catskills Brad is here, and I see Lawrence from Novice Quads is also here. Yeah, so we're
Up to
loading.
30.
We're
Can I
loading up
respond
the
to
deal.
what Scotty just brought up there? Bring that back up. Burning myself with the lawnmower. I don't have to show when I make a mistake. But when I make a mistake and it's a doozy, like when I started that fire in my backyard, I thought, well, this is worth sharing with my friends, the big giant burn on my leg and this and that. So then they never let me forget it.
What do friends do?
What? Yeah. What are friends for?
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
always running like a top. Spins around.
Yeah. And okay, now speaking of drones,
Okay.
tell us about the invention of droofing.
All right. Where I live is flat. As you might have heard, Florida's flat.
I was there.
Yeah, it's pretty flat. So, however, a lot of old growth, old trees. So I was, and don't get me wrong, I had line of sight because I use a telescope. But I would, I like to check range and like that, and over such a large town, Port St. Lucie's got like 200. Now it's up to like 220,000 people, 230. I don't know. So there is a lot of Wi-Fi. There's a lot of radio emissions in there, and there is interference and like that. But I get it up as high as possible and shoot it out towards the water and see if I can make it to the ocean, which is 4 miles away, which doesn't sound that bad, but that's too far. Anyway, the Intercoastal Waterway, which is where you guys were, where you both were, is 2 miles away. So that's definitely doable, and I've done it. But, I get a lot of interference and like that. And part of it is the next block over, there's some beautiful older trees, and they're pretty damn high. They're pretty damn tall. So I was like, okay, so I know what's going on because of the angle of attack. I'm pointing. Eventually, the further you get away, you're starting to go through the trees.
Geometry.
Yeah, of course. Yes, geometry. That was the name of my mule. So I decided to take myself up on the roof of just as a test of my house, to be at the peak, which is only about 15 feet. We're all ranches down here. And I went up there, and it actually increased my range because there's less in between me and it. And everybody thought it was funny that here's this idiot up on his roof. I in fact, when I went up, I was wearing, Robbie had given me this safety shirt, that was, that you wear, I guess, that's like bright yellow with a silver strap thing. And it was way too small for me, of course, so I looked like a safety sausage. And, Jim, you know what a safety sausage is, right?
Safety.
So, and it thought it was hysterical. So now that's become a thing. So far I've only shared droofing, and that became droofing, droning from the roof. And the only person I've shared that so far was Kenny.
Okay. Now, have you ever thought of
Kenny?
You ever thought of putting a step ladder on top of the roof to get yourself a little more altitude?
Oh, that'd be safe. That's a great idea. Yeah. I've got ladders. I mean, that's an interesting idea. Get it way up there.
Get a
So,
TV antenna and climb up that.
Yeah.
Just the fact that this 62-year-old, 290 pound guy climbs in that roof to begin with, that's not good enough for you.
No,
like I
gotta get
did
a
with
ladder.
flip flops the last time, which was really bright. I should climb a ladder that's a good idea. I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
That will be droofing plus. We'll call it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was doing the siding on my house. I put scaffolding up and still couldn't reach. So I put a ladder on the top of the scaffold and nailed it down. And that worked out. I got it up. It was fine, you know. So, yeah. So droofing. There you go. Yeah. Now you're also going up to your dad's all the time to fix his Ford Galaxy, eh?
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That 66 Galaxy convertible. It's an XL 500 XL.
Yeah.
Great car.
Yeah. My uncle
Sweet
had,
car.
my uncle had
and-
one like that. Yeah.
Did you? Well, he had one like that, but he didn't have the convertible. He just had a sedan blue one when we were kids. In
Yeah.
fact, this is my stepdad. That's what he was driving when I met him. He had
Yeah.
bought that new and he loved the car. And then so he decided, in between all these ridiculous amount of automobiles he's buying in his old age, that he wanted to buy a classic car. And he went to one of those online, not auction, but these brokers. Don't
Mhm.
trust. Just full of crap. Oh, it was redone. It's like factory. It was redone. 15, 20 years ago. So since then, it's been painted and metal replaced. And he put an electric pump on and he took it off because he didn't like it. It's like, Dad, keep it original. Why are you doing this stuff? But yeah, we've worked on it, but not so much anymore. It runs okay. It looks great. Want to see it?
Yeah. Always love seeing that.
Yeah. I mean, I have it as one of my backgrounds, as most of you know.
If
There it
you
is.
tune in on Sunday, you'd know.
Yeah, if you're coming on Sunday, there it is.
And
That's the picture that was on the website when he bought it.
nice.
Yeah, sharp. It's got a white top, which he replaced. And we've replaced a lot of stuff. That's what you buy how old's that car? 66.
Yeah.
It's a money. They're a money pit. That's the way they are. And I'll tell you what, it's a great car. It rides like a dream. It's suspension wise, it floats. But then they're not as fun to drive as you remember. When you think of the old classic big old cars that we used to drive, the braking, you actually have to have some leg muscles to brake the car. You got to pay attention ahead of time because the thing weighs. It's like a big red battleship.
And you got to slow right down for the corner because it handles like a boat.
Yeah. Not as charming as our American drive. Made me a little nervous, actually. Until you get until you get, just like anything else, till you get used to it.
Yeah,
But,
it's a leisurely ride.
Mhm.
You're not tearing around. You're not.
Hey,
burning up.
that thing's fast. It's got a 390 in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it needs a 3090.
One seat in the front so your girlfriend can cuddle up close to you.
Yeah. 9 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it gets because that's not what it's for.
Hey,
He actually talked to me recently. He said he was going to give it to me, and I could sell my SUV and I'll use it as my daily driver. I was like, I don't drive a lot of miles, so don't get me wrong. I love the car. I think it's awesome, and it gets a lot of looks. It gets a lot of this. You got young people looking at it. It's like, yeah, you couldn't drive this, but you could for about 5 minutes or so, and then we'd be reading about you. But it's just not practical, And on top of it, I don't want to leave it out in the sun all the time,
Well, you got a garage or a carport, right?
I do have a garage. I have a single car garage,
Well,
and that
there
would
you
take up like most of it.
You got a home for it. You
It's my bike. It's my bike is in the garage.
You put the bike at the back up against the wall and then shove the car.
Where my washer and dryer is. No.
You got a laundromat nearby?
A fucking no, that's not. That's
You don't want to run over the puppies either.
not happening. I don't keep any cars in my garage. That's where my workbench is. I got a table and chairs, which we never sit at. I don't even know why it's in there. And the puppies, that's kind of their domain. The girls.
Oh, man. Hey, Bob Casey's joined us in Little Lamalora, and Ron Lockwood from RL Photography
Guys,
He's back from Alaska, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw some pictures on Facebook today.
Now, okay. Now, oh, speaking of Hamilton, Ontario,
Hmm.
your first wife was Canadian.
Yes, she was, and as far as I know, she might still be. She lives in the United States, and she was living here then. In fact, she'd lived there since she was 16, but she was for some unknown reason, proud of being from Canada, and didn't want to become a United States citizen. So she just kept renewing her green card. And yes, that was my first wife. I met her in, God Almighty, 81. 80. I was 19, and she was 25, and she was crazy.
She was 25 in 81, so in 72 she would have been. I'm trying to put this together to see if I know her. Where'd she go to high school?
I don't know.
Okay.
Married to her for a year. This was 1980 to 81. Hamilton. Her parents, and they moved to Buffalo. The last name was Daniels. They had a real estate business. I tell you what, they did know some people that, if you used your memory, you might actually know who they are. But she was an interesting girl. She was a pretty girl, strawberry blonde hair, blue eyes. She was a whitewater rafting guide on a Lehigh River. The only female at the time. So, she definitely had her pluses.
Yeah.
And I don't like her now, though.
Okay. There's a story of two snowbirds coming back from Florida, and they're driving up through Tennessee, and guy's driving along, and he's got his wife beside him, and all of a sudden the blue lights start flashing. So he pulls over. The cop gets out and says, I see you're from Canada. And the wife says, what'd he say? He said he sees we're from Canada. He can see the license plate. He goes, yes, officer, we're from Canada. He said, where are you from in Canada? And the guy says, I'm from Hamilton, Ontario. She says, what did he say? He asked where we're from. I told him we're from Hamilton. Turns to the cop. He says, yeah, we're from Hamilton. Cop says, Hamilton, Ontario. He says, I went out with a girl from Hamilton, Ontario. He says, worst lay I ever had. The wife says, what did he say? I turns to his wife. He says, he thinks he knows you.
You see, now I can't go along with that because she had her positive and negative attributes, and that wasn't a problem.
My first wife was from Hamilton too.
She was ready to go, and so was she. But I do have a story that I'll never ever forget. She drove across the country in her 81, 80, 79, I don't know, rabbit. It was a white rabbit with a stick. And it was a neat little car. In the middle, let me see, it was June. Yeah, June or July. Whatever it was in the middle of an incredible heat wave, kind of like now. And crossing the country, went through two tornadoes. Not through the tornadoes themselves, but actually at one point there was one ripping up a town that was, I looked at the map because we didn't have GPS back then. I was looking at a map and it was literally 5 or 6 miles away. And that's we're passing by. Anyway, we had she had friends in Phoenix, Arizona, and that's where we decided to have our honeymoon. And they were going to be out of town for a week, and they let us use their house because we didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have any money back then. She was a bartender, and I was a waiter. And it was great. I loved it. I loved the area. And then one day it was like, well, let's go to Mexico because why not? So we drove south, I guess 17. Anybody from Arizona, the chat can correct me if I'm wrong. But when you go, a long time ago, I don't remember shit. But went through Tucson into Nogales. The typical day, typical stuff where you cross the border, and they had all these little places where they were selling the paintings on velvet. You know, I say, oh, that's really no, we're not getting that. Oh, that's really no, we're not getting that. You know, and marble was cheap. I actually ended up buying myself this nice marble chess set, and we had a nice little day. So it was time to come back. Back then it was different. These guys, I had no passport, no nothing, nobody cared. They just asked you, where you from? The United States. Okay, good. That's literally what they did. They would just United States pass through. I had a marble chess set wrapped in brown paper and brown twine. It could have been a giant block of hash for all they knew. They didn't bother to open it. They didn't bother to ask any questions. Nothing. Just okay, good. So, asked my brilliant ex-wife, "Where are you from?" "Canada." Okay, you're 25. You've been living in the United States since you're 16 years old. You're watching all these Americans pass right through to no problem. You had to tell them you're from Canada. Oh, okay. Where's your green card? Where's your visa? Oh, just a minute. Oops. I think I left it in Pennsylvania. I was sat there because she had to say Canada. I sat at that border for 8 hours while they were trying to clear her story. And the funny thing is, they let us in anyway. And knowing my ex, I mean, I don't know what was going on back there. I mean, I don't know what was going on, but they let her through. And, you know, she likes Mexican food. So we got through, but we did find out that her visa was invalid the entire time she was in the United States because there was a typo on it. Somebody typoed it and just fixed it and then let her use it, and that's not legal. But anyway, that's my story.
A little bit of whiteout on there and type in.
I don't know. They just typed over it. They it was typed wrong, so they just typed over it. I don't know. Nice. But that was that. No, Max, I don't have a channel, but thank you for asking.
You have a channel?
Rumor has it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Titles, channel names in the description. Just check down there.
To this day, I regret not coming across with a big brick of hash. But anyway, do you have any other? That would have been easy. They didn't care. Gringo, you got money? Yeah, come on in.
Jeez. Well, you must be popular or else somebody's begging in the chat because I got 41 likes here.
Don't you usually?
No.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're a popular guy. I like you.
Well, yeah, because you met me in person.
No, that didn't help at all. Believe me.
Looks very deceiving, Gary.
Because whenever I left, he'd say, "Smell you later."
Yeah. What? No, that was Jim. But what? Anyway, no, it was a real pleasure meeting you. Seriously, when you were here, and
wasn't that fun?
It was fun. It was fun. It was different. It was just actually seeing people live, and like you said, you could smell them. It was a totally different thing. Hi, Dee Dee.
Yeah.
Dee Dee. Do you how do you say that?
Dee Dee.
Darren.
Dee Dee wop doo wop. We got to come up with a theme song for his channel. Dee Dee wop a doo wop. Why are you showing us your butt? What's going on back there?
There's the Dewey sticker.
Oh, cool.
And there's the Dewey sticker in Irish. Is Irish? What's the language?
Irish.
It's Gaelic.
Is it Irish? Is
Gaelic.
it Gaelic?
Gaelic.
I thought Gaelic was Welsh.
No.
But anyway, I got a whole whack.
I'm pretty sure Welsh is Welsh. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. I don't know. No, they speak Gaelic in Wales too. But Welsh has their own language.
Here's the envelope that was sent in. But there's the postage. Look at all the postage. The postage covers the whole damn thing. He's got his return address on the other side or something.
That's because it's coming into Canada and it's got to get through the fascists. I mean, how bad is Canada with? Hey, don't me. How much did it cost to get your dirty underwear back to Canada? He decided he didn't want to spend $75 because he was going back with me way more than he came with. Because I mean, first of all, God bless Alexis, gave him a, what did she give you? She gave you some drone or something.
Avada.
Avada! Fungula Butana. She gave you an Avada. I gave you, what did I give you? I gave you goggles. Max gave you a controller because people love you.
Yes.
And so you had all that. You had to make room in your carry-on. So he decided to just pack his underwear and stuff, which was way larger than you would think. And we packed it up and we mailed it because he didn't want to spend the $75 to have it checked. What a mistake that was.
Yeah.
What a mistake they did. Well, there's a lot of duty on hazardous materials, apparently. How much did that cost you to
$85 at your end to send it, and then
right, 83.
43 to receive it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screwed.
They charged him $43 in underwear tax or something. And then
a month later.
And on top of it, it sat there long enough that
You didn't. What did you mail it or did you send it Purolator?
USPS, United States Postal Service.
Holy smokes!
I know. I won't do that again.
Anyway, in the private chat, there's a number between 1 and 50. Stick the numbers in there.
No, you stick it.
And when Jim sees the number, he'll let you know you won, and you'll get.
Why'd you do that? I can't enter. I see the number. I can't enter now. That's not right.
You'll get Brant Ariel stickers, and you'll get some stickers from everybody else that
stickers.
I like stickers. Yes, I do.
So don't look at the private chat, and then you can enter.
No, we already did.
It's right there. Looking right. I can't. It's by accident. I just have it open. I should have had the comments one open. Oh, look at the comments. They're all numbers.
Yeah, they're all numbers. See, this gets you engagement. You see.
Still waiting for the 3.141592653. There it is.
Yeah, that's not it.
If we picked it, Don would be the only one who could get it right. Wayne.
Come on, nobody got it.
This is a hard one, eh?
Yeah,
nobody got it. Buddy, you people are dumb.
Mudball is red and blue.
41. Yeah.
Gumballs. He's doing gumballs.
White and pink. There it is, pink and white. Oh my word.
Wow.
Jordan.
Usually it's like the third number picked.
Yeah. This A.
It's okay.
This could go for
We'll wait.
Go for a while.
Toffee. Holy engagement.
That's too funny.
I've seen a whole bunch of people one number off.
There it is. Drone Rob. He's going up by ones. Yeah, here we go. It's a race to see who's going to beat Drone Rob.
I can't believe it. That's funny. You'll have to use it again next week. This is tricky.
And my money's on Drone Rob. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey!
Drone Rob, go to the about page of my thing and you'll find my
Good
email
job.
address.
Good job, Rob. You cheating bastard. Way to go.
And just I got to write down the Drone Rob one.
He played it fair and square.
How's that fair?
Everybody else could have typed in the fastest numbers in town.
I guess. Would you guys stop guessing, please?
The fact that he's guessing 53 now is a little annoying, but
he just kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, because I saw how many people put 37 in. There must have been 8 or 10 of them.
A lot. And 39. 39 came up quite a bit too. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were dancing around it.
I don't know how I came up with 37.
Yeah.
So anyway, what didn't we talk about?
I don't know. Where's your list?
I got the list. The list is finished.
That's it. That's all you could do. You think of me? That's all you came up with?
South Florida drone meetup at Styx. How'd that work out for you? You guys make a lot of money off us, or or was it?
I mean,
Just,
we did good. We did okay. I mean, was it a lot of money? It was okay. Yeah, guys.
pretty much a freebie. You know what? It's a great venue, though. It really is. There's lots of room. It's a great mingling place.
Not to stick my nose up everybody's butts, but that's the kind of customers you want. Guys that aren't going to cause any trouble, that are smiling, laughing, and having a good time, spending some money, not complaining about prices because it's cheap there, enjoying the food and just having a blast. I mean, that's a perfect crowd, to get into a place like that. So, do we like having them? Absolutely, love it. Yeah, we
can do it again next year.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. If everybody wants to. I mean, we're not the only game in town, but
should we bring our tents for the patio?
Tents.
Camp out.
I didn't find it. There was no tension there. There was no very tense.
Bring our tents so we can camp out on the patio. If I got to start fucking drawing pictures for these jokes,
don't be cursing. There's children watching. He wants to pitch tent. He wants to pitch tents out on the patio.
I didn't want Friday night to end. I had so much fun.
And then don't forget we also do the giveaway stuff too. We had, what did we give away? $350 gift card, two $50 gift cards. So we gave $100 back. And
did it all get spent there? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, they spent what? It's free, but they typically they get the wings. The thing that the loss leader. But that's fine. Like I said, it was a great time. Everybody had a good time. I thought everybody had a good time. And some people actually bowled this year. Dono was over there, and
Dennis. I think Dennis bowled, didn't he?
Dennis definitely bowled. And I don't know. Some people bowled.
I only know because I saw it on the replay, or I saw it on somebody's channel.
Jim was over there, but he didn't bowl. He was just starstruck by the people he was talking to.
Yeah,
I would have fallen over if I tried to bowl.
Because Kelly was over there too. What a nice guy.
Oh, Kelly Shores. Yeah.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
You know what? It was everybody there. I to a person, everybody was just so friendly, They didn't mind that we were Canadian.
No, we can overlook things like that. We love Canada. Canada's our friend.
You're so forgiving. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Make us feel welcome, eh, Gary?
Yeah.
Ever since you beat the crap out of us in the Revolutionary War, we've had a little problem.
That War of 1812 thing that went on, right?
Mm.
Look at Rob's already given me his address. Should I dox him? No. He's in Pennsylvania. So there you go.
Barkley's a jerk, apparently.
Rob, I'll get the stickers.
Oh my God! Everybody loves you. And that's all I heard was, wow, Barkley's here. They were so excited. I was like, what the hell? What's the big deal about Barkley?
Is that me or are you guys freaking out?
Hey, there's Lloyd. Lloyd's joined us. And it's 5 minutes too, so we should see Chris Hope in about 6 minutes.
What's a Barkley?
What's a Barkley?
Johnny, how you doing, brother? Sorry to hear about your loss.
Oh, yeah, that was nasty.
I haven't talked to him, Johnny, in a little bit. And it's very sad.
Oh, he wants to know why I'm sorry to everybody.
Speaking of sorry,
go watch Uncle Bill's stream from Sunday night. You'll see why I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Why? What was wrong with our stream? Whatever.
What happened on the Sunday night? I missed it.
I don't know. I'll tell you what was interesting was the stream after the stream. Those guys.
This Sunday night.
This past Sunday night they were trying to keep up with me or something. Artie, stop drinking. That's all I got to say. Just no more. He's a mean drunk.
Hey, that was a quick hour there. We have to go off now.
And look at all we learned.
Yeah. We got to know Bill a little bit better. You know,
Okay.
and 44 people liked it. So, you know, and we got 32 people still watching, and they'll get to watch the outro with you in it. If I can figure out how to,
Excited.
if I can figure out how to share it.
You know, we could keep going, you know.
No, we
My,
can't,
my streams go for 3 hours. Why not?
because it's the hour before the hour before. We have to give people enough time to get into their jammies, have a snack, and fall asleep before Ken Herron comes on.
Jim, are you on Ken Herron tonight?
No.
Oh, how long's it been?
Since the week after, since the week after Florida.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway, with that said, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. I'd like to thank you for coming on, Bill, and to the 45 people who liked the stream. That's great. And with 31 watching, we'll say goodnight and thanks everybody, and we'll see you again on July the 6th. All right.
Avada!
Let's play
Thank
the
you, Bill.
There we go. How was that for smooth?
Oh, classic.
I don't know.
Good night, everybody. Thanks again.
Special thanks to everybody that stuck around to the end of the show of the hour before TNL. All 2,417 of you.
So there we go.
No, we're still live.
I know now we're doing the bonus content. This is for subscribers only. You see, there's still 22 people watching. We got 45 likes. We're going for 50.
Is it screwing up for you? It's very splotchy for me.
Really?
No, it's good for me.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's good for me. I like splotchy. No, it's good. It's coming in fine.
Yeah. No, that was a great show. Thank you for coming on, Bill.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Is that what an hour show feels like?
Yeah, it's good.
A blink.
It is good.
It goes quick. Well, and I can't stay up for the end of your show because I'm usually that in the bag that I gotta.
Are we still live?
Yeah.
Yes, we're still live. Yeah. So watch your language, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So we can't say bad things about, say, I don't know, everybody.
Bob Casey's word for the day is splotchy.
Splotchy. Yeah, we're still live apparently.
Yeah.
Splotchy.
I'm actually sitting here worried. My phone just rang, which means something happened to work.
Okay. Well,
Can't even have an hour.
We'll let you go and we can stop it. We got 46 likes. Grumpy wants 50 so that I can take a nap. I hate to break it up on an uneven number. Like, well, no, 46 is an even number, isn't it?
Last time I checked.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll call it a
Because
day.
I do check those things.
We'll call it a day. You can go back to work.
I don't
Night,
want to
night,
go back to work.
everybody.
See yous all. That's the end of the member content. Bye.
Bye.